details about that deadly crash on one of D.C.'s busiest roads. A Lyft driver and his two passengers were identified as the victims killed in a head-on collision on Rock Creek Parkway.
Today, we heard from the family of two of those innocent lives lost after police say another driver slammed into them head-on after taking off from a traffic stop.
And we've learned the car that driver was in was on the road despite having thousands of dollars worth of unpaid parking tickets. News 4's Paul Wagner has the latest.
Early yesterday morning, Mohamed Kamara was doing what he often did, driving late at night, picking up fares in the district. The immigrant from Sierra Leone lived with his sister and brother-in-law while sending money home to his family.
I know people say that when somebody's dead, but that guy was genuinely, he's the nicest person ever. He doesn't complain, he works hard, and it's unfortunate. He has a daughter, a 5-year-old daughter, in Sierra Leone.
Mohamed Fofana says losing his brother-in-law has heaped tremendous sadness on the family.
We are all in shock. My boys don't even know how to react because, it's devastating.
One of the two young men riding in the Lyft was 23-year-old Olvin Torres Velasquez, who worked at a restaurant in Arlington. That's where family and friends gathered earlier today to remember him.
I mean, there's no words can explain how we're feeling. I mean, there's nothing we can say. We all here, we just need justice.
The other passenger killed in the rideshare has been identified as 23-year-old Jonathan Cabrera Mendez. U.S. Park Police say the driver of this Lexus SUV fled a traffic stop near the Kennedy Center and sped up the parkway before crossing the double yellow line and crashing into Mohamed Kamara's Honda Accord. All three men in the rideshare were pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the Lexus was taken to a hospital. His name has not been released. His passengers sustained life-threatening injuries. So far, no arrests have been made. At an event earlier today, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser said the D.C. Police Department is not focused on traffic enforcement due to the shrinking size of the force and the work they have to do.
We know that speed kills, and so we have established a regime in this city where we try to use tickets as a way to discourage people from speeding, and we have to have more enforcement.
The tag number on the Lexus has been linked to 44 speed and signal violations dating back to May of 2022. Those fines totaled more than $12,000. This is where the fatal collision took place here on Rock Creek Parkway early yesterday morning. The D.C. Department of Motor Vehicles says they've begun an informal review of the tag number on that car to try and determine why there were so many infractions and the car had never been booted or towed. In Northwest, Paul Wagner, News 4.
Lyft issued a statement late this afternoon and called the crash an unspeakable tragedy. The rideshare company said it is now ready to assist law enforcement with the investigation and offered support to the victims' families.